What's going on, guys? This is Porch Gaming here. Gonna bring you a little video, start working on some guides for you guys. This is the OP8 Axton guide. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into it. Whenever I level up Axton, when I start off with level 1 going up to 30, I like to do this skill tree first. I'm bumping up my sentry turret. You always gotta get sentry. This is a very important skill for Axton, I believe. So is this one too. I skip over laser sight and I skip over willing. This is more of a damage build. This isn't by any means, I'm not saying that this is the best build and this is the most possible damage. I'm not saying that. This is just a build that works for me because it's kind of like a multi-purpose build, because I'm not one of those guys that likes to reset his skill points, and I just use this build and it works for me. Ready, we do 40% reload speed. We go onslaught to get the kill skill. For that 60% extra gun damage with the class mod, legendary ranger, and 120% movement speed, which really makes you run fucking blazing fast through this shit. Scorched earth, we got to get that one. Rocket pods, make your turrets deadly. Able, I just get that one because it's boosted by some of my other class mods, and I'm not doing, you'll see when I get to my survival tree, I'm not doing a lot on survival, so it helps just to have a little bit of survival. Maybe I can just break that health gate and maybe I won't go down. But when I'll show you another skill I have in survival that's going to keep me from going down hardly at all. We skip over grenades. We don't really use them. Plus, we have the magic missile or the chain lightning. We can just regen our ammo, so it's not important. Crisis management. You got to get this skill. It's more gun damage, and then chances are your shield is going to be depleted a lot. If you're playing OP8, yeah, your shield is going to be depleted. And it helps to have a 30% extra gun damage. We got the double up because I like to have two turrets. I mean, this is not the one with two turrets. This is the one with the slag barrel. I'm sorry, but the slag barrel is pretty important. Impact. We get that one for the gun damage with the class mod. It brings it up to 80% more gun damage. That's just flat out gun damage overall. Expertise. We got that just because we were doing the run speed glitch a long time ago, but that's been patched, so this is really not that important. I just kept the 1 point there because when I have a legendary soldier on, that makes my weapon swap speed and aim speed, movement speed a lot faster when I'm aiming on my sight. We go for the metal storm. This is a fire rate build. You will notice all my guns are strictly insane fire rates. When I start firing enemies, you're about to see. I didn't have enough points to do all these. These are real good skills. This is a really good tree to do. I recommend some builds call for using this tree. I don't personally use it, but you might want to check out some of the other builds that focus on this tree. Battlefront's a good skill to get, and so is some of these other ones. But all I wanted to do was get the longbow, and I was done with this tree. Now we're gonna move on to survival. We don't do preparation, which we probably should. It helps with survivability for sure. I mean, it's a good skill to have. And we don't do this when we're not using the TDR build. But what we are doing, we are getting maximum health. This is boosted up to 60% if you have the legendary soldier class mod on. We need the last ditch effort so we can move a little bit faster and fight for life, and we get more gun damage. Chances are, if we do find ourselves in fight for light, we're just going to switch to a Norfleet. But having an extra 40% damage to that Norfleet is nice. Phalanx shield, really important. I like to protect my turrets, and I like the mag lock. So now, when I start throwing my turrets, you're going to see not only do they have rocket pods, not only do they have a slag barrel, not only can I throw them all the way across the map, but now I got a shield for them, and I got mag lock that can stick to surfaces. My turrets are beefy as hell. To keep my turrets out longer, I got this resourceful to boost my cooldown rate. I get this one just for the extra regeneration on my shields. So, I mean, my shields don't go down as often as most people's do because I'm taking advantage of all the possible kill skills. And I mean, I got all the kill skills. You got the onslaught, you got the metal storm, you got the quick charge. So when I kill an enemy, you see those three yellow things pop up at the bottom of my screen. I'm getting all kinds of bonuses, and I'm killing enemies a lot. And grit, this is what's going to help keep you surviving the most often. I recommend getting the legendary point man to boost this up to 40% chance to ignore death, which is really good. And then we get two turrets. Okay, that's basically the build. Let me show you my turrets so you can see what they look like. I like these. I mean, I can't stand having weak turrets. If that's my action skill, I want to take advantage of it. I want my turrets to look beefy as hell. That's what they look like. Now let's go on to some of the gear, and you're gonna watch some me kill some enemies here in Lynchwood. Just kind of see some how this build works. Start off, I have a grog nozzle. This is the OP8 version. It's just mainly for heals. I don't ever use this gun unless I just need to heal. I'll switch to it and I'll throw out a magic missile, an OP8 magic missile. Boom, and get your health back. Another slag weapon I like to use is the Florentine. It's got a really good fire rate to this one does, and it slags and shocks. So some of these enemies I'm going to fight here in Lynchwood are going to have shields. So I like to shoot them with this gun first. So I mean, it's going to slag them, and it's going to take their shield down. Once that's done, I'll switch over to my other gun right here, which is for flesh enemies. This is the Shredder Fire. I carry all versions of it in case I'm fighting armored targets. I got a corrosive version of this. And I'll shoot them with this. It's got an insane fire rate. And with all my fire rate bonuses, you're going to see how fast this gun actually is going to fire. Norfleet, this is just for second wins. I got the Prudential Norfleet version because I like that, have the extra reload buff on that. So I'm not sitting there trying to reload my Molly 1 rocket launcher. I can actually shoot it and then kill an enemy and fight for my life. Antagonist Shield. This is my favorite version of it. I think this is max stats actually for the damage reduction, the deflection chance, and I like the shield delay being 1.4. That's absolutely amazing. That's really good. Huge capacity on this shield, by the way. I usually use Bone of the Ancients for my relic. You can switch this to whatever. We're boosting it for fire damage because we are using fire weapons, fighting flesh targets. And the class mod is Legendary Ranger. I use all the other legendary class mods. They're really good. He's one of the only characters I think I have all his class mods for because I like all of them. Very good. Legendary Soldier, Legendary Ranger, Engineer, and Pointman. Now let's jump into some of this gameplay footage. This is just my main setup, my main gear that I'm going to use for this build. There's all kinds of weapons you could use for Axton, and you could see my backpack. This is a modded character, so I got 95 weapons to choose from. I take advantage of all the possible builds, but this is what I'm going to show you something real quick. Okay, see there's some enemies out there. They got flesh targets, so what we're going to do, we're going to throw our turrets out. This is more mobbing. Okay, you're gonna see I didn't even need to switch to my Shredder Fire for that. Switch to Shredder Fire, boom. Here's another guy with a shield. So this guy don't have a shield, so let's take him out real quick. Just focus on this dude real quick. Damn, he has no health at all. He really has. This dude right here. You see, he's slag constantly because I got all kinds of things that can slag him. My turret could, my shield could. This dude's got a lot of health. He really does. That's why we got Norfleet. Fucking shit's going down. The OP8 is no joke, man. It's not for the faint of heart. That's why you gotta have that Norfleet out, because shit will happen in the middle of playing a game. Alright, let's go back to this. Kill that Saint. This is a different enemy. I think we already killed him with our Norfleet. Okay, that dude's dead in my turrets. I didn't even shoot him. Alright. This is what I want to show you. Look at the fire rate on that thing. Look at the fire rate on that thing. Look at the fire rate. That's insane. If you can keep that kill skill going up. If you play with a Psycho and he has that extra kill skill duration, that's awesome, man. You can just keep that fire rate going almost forever. Here, let's kill some enemies, get some more kill skills. I'm gonna show you that fire rate again. Of course, we're just gonna shoot it at our feet. All right, let's show that fire rate again. See a bone crusher? Yeah, he went out like nothing. He went out like nothing. And let's just finish this guy off over here. What is he? There's a couple guys. Shields down. Scavengers have a lot of health for some reason. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to take out the other guy first. See if we can take him out. And now let's throw this on the scavenger. If we can find where he went. And keep that fire rate bonus going. Of course it went away. You can never keep it when you want it. There it goes. There we go. Eating them up. There we go. That's an OP8 character just getting raped right now by that shredder fire. Imagine. Yeah, I love that fire rate. I love that fire rate. Is he dead? About to be. There we go. Yep. So that's that build. Thank you for watching. This is my first series of builds. I'll plan on doing some more here in the future. I'm trying to keep them nice, short, and sweet. This is just a special build. I'll do more Axton builds in the future. Different gear I'll show off. But thanks for watching. My name has been Porch. If you like this video, please leave a like. Share it with your friends. Come watch me on Twitch. I stream about every day. Do all kinds of Borderlands videos, OP8 bosses, and legendary runs. Alright? Thanks, guys.